look out for that because that's coming. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Genevieve. I'm 35 years old. I am a book writer, book editor, personal assistant, cat mom, an introvert, an aspiring full-time vlogger, and also work in retail part-time. And actually, I'm all dressed up for work, but don't have to be there for another 2-ish hours. And the reason that I am out early is because I have been feeling quite down. It's just a lot to juggle right now, and it's gotten me kind of feeling like I'm not feeling like myself, and it's gotten me really depressed and just flat out exhausted. And so I decided on a whim I was going to come out 2 hours earlier, and now it's raining, unfortunately, which means I'm going to get wet, but we're going to move the car and try to get close to the door. But I decided I was going to come out and do something that makes me happy and relaxed and excited, and that is book shopping, of course. I'm a very avid reader of several genres, and now that I have a paycheck, it's dangerous because I have the money to spend on books. However, we're not spending the whole paycheck, but I'm thinking we're probably going to spend like 100 and 110 today, somewhere in that range, because I'm going to go to several stores. So right now, I am currently parked at Walmart, which if you are not new here, if you've been here a while, you know how much I despise this store. But I'm hoping, because I'm only going to books, like literally just going to books and then walking back out if I don't find anything, that it's not going to cause another anxiety attack, and it's going to be fine. But the reason I'm starting here is solely because sometimes you can find books here you can't find, like at Barnes & Noble, and also you can find them cheaper. So I figured I'd start here before spending a bunch of money at Barnes & Noble. So we're going to head into Walmart and see what we can find, and I'll take you guys along. I thought it would be a fun little video. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, remember, give it a big thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed already and you want to see more videos from me that are definitely coming, there is no way I am quitting YouTube. I will quit the job before I quit YouTube because I love it too much. So there's no way I'm quitting YouTube. There are more videos coming, so if you want to see them, you hit subscribe down below, hit that notification bell so you know when they pop up. I am currently trying to upload Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, but after I've been in this job a couple more weeks, we'll see if I maybe have to go down to 2 uploads. I'm hoping not. My plan is still to upload 3 days a week, but I'm not giving up by any means, so definitely hit subscribe if you want to stick around and see more. So let's move the car so I can get closer to the entrance so I can try not to get too wet before work, and we'll see what Walmart has to offer. Okay, first I had to find where they put the books because they moved them on me. This one because lots of you have requested that I do a reading vlog for it, so look out for that because that's coming. I saw Andrea Severson reading this one, I think. Do my eyes deceive me, or does that say 3 books for 20 bucks? Holy shit, I don't even know what they are about, and I kind of want them. I've already got a pretty big stack, and I'm already spending 60 bucks on this stack of books. So I think we're gonna call Walmart done, call it a success, and head over to Barnes & Noble. I ended up putting my jacket on because I didn't want to get too wet for work. So anyway, that was amazingly successful. I am shocked at how much I just got at Walmart. First of all, there's this 3-pack I showed you guys of young adult books, young adult mysteries. I don't even know what they're about, but 3 books for $20, I don't care. I'll read them. If I don't like them, I'll resell them. Oh, that was an amazing deal. I mean, that's what, like $5 a book? Oh, crazy. So I got those. Then there's this one, which, if it wasn't Andrea Severson, I know I saw somebody reading this. It's The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. And it's basically the woman's last day on Earth. She gets transported to the Midnight Library where each book contains an alternate life. So I thought that was really interesting. And it's just shorter books, so it shouldn't take me too long. As I said in the store, I finally got Fourth Wing. I was trying to wait a little bit longer to read it because I have this thing about highly hyped books that I always just don't want to read them when everybody else is. But this has been requested by several of you for me to do a reading vlog book review for it. So I got it because they had it at Walmart, because I know it probably would have been way more expensive at Barnes & Noble. Yeah, it's normally a $30 book, and I got it for $20. It probably would have been the $30 at Barnes & Noble, so I'm glad Walmart had that. And then lastly is a book that honestly I never heard about before, but I've been watching Rachel Catherine, who is a huge booktuber. Like, everybody goes to her for book advice, and she just loves this series. It's Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings, and she just raves about this. And she rereads this book so many times I've lost count. Orders several different copies of it, so it had like the different covers and stuff, and she just raves about it all the time. So I got sucked in. I honestly did. I got influenced because I just have to find out what this book is about. So hopefully she doesn't steer me wrong. So those are what I got. And it was like 73 altogether, which is a little higher than I was planning. But that's okay, because we got some that we were going to get at Barnes & Noble. So that's fine. So it is definitely raining. I know that there's flooding in New York City today, but we just started getting the rain, so I don't foresee flooding anytime soon. I'm hoping if we do start seeing reports of flooding, that work will tell me while I'm there, and they'll be like, just go home, play it safe and go home. We're going to shut the store, because I really don't want to have to drive through flooding if necessary, especially in the dark, but we shall see. But right now we're safe, we're good. And I'm going to head over to Barnes & Noble to do some more book shopping, because this is making me so very happy and really uplifting my spirits, and hopefully I can keep that feeling through work tonight. But I just want to buy more books, and we still have more money left in our budget. So let's head over to Barnes & Noble and see what they have. I do know I went in there a couple days ago, I think, to use the bathroom, because Barnes & Noble bathroom is just superior to pretty much every other store around here. And I do know they had a table of like fall themed books, so I'm definitely gonna check that out. But I think I'm gonna, since Walmart was so quick and I spent so much money there, I'm probably gonna just skip Hannaford and Target, depending on what I find at Barnes & Noble. Honestly, I'm gonna skip Hannaford, but I might go to Target if I don't find a lot at Barnes & Noble. And I still don't have to be to work for another hour and a half, so I'm gonna take my time at Barnes & Noble, look around, enjoy just being among the books. Maybe we'll get a coffee. I don't know, because I feel like I would have to suck it down really fast. But we'll see. Maybe depending on what time we're done at Barnes & Noble, because I do have to go to work and still eat my dinner before I start work. So I do have to get over there at like 3:30, so that I have enough time to eat the dinner and then head in and clock in. But anyway, I'm rambling. Let's head over to Barnes & Noble and get some more books. This is gorgeous. It sounds really good. Wow, what a difference having money makes. I am usually so indecisive about buying books, but I'm having no trouble today. In fact, I went up to the register with $4 and then I'm like, maybe I should just get the 2 and still go to Target and see if they have anything different. Because I was just getting them because Barnes & Noble has the buy one, get one half off tables, and I was just like grabbing them like crazy and wasn't even thinking. So I only got 2. I walked out with 2. You'll see why I chose these 2. So one is One Last Stop by Casey McQuistion. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but she's the author of Red, White, and Royal Blue, which I loved and is very popular right now. So this one is a lesbian romance, so I thought I would see what that's about because I know I like her writing. For cynical 23-year-old August, moving to New York City is supposed to prove her right, that things like magic and cinematic love stories don't exist, and the only smart way to go through life is alone. She can't imagine how waiting tables at a 24-hour pancake diner and moving in with too many weird roommates could possibly change that. And there's certainly no chance of her subway commute being anything more than a daily trudge through boredom and electrical failures. But then there's this gorgeous girl on the train, Jane. Dazzling, charming, mysterious, impossible Jane. Jane with her rough edges and swoopy hair and soft smile, showing up in a leather jacket to save August's morning when she needs it most. August's subway crush becomes the best part of her day, but pretty soon she discovers there's one big problem. Jane doesn't just look like an old school punk rocker. She's literally displaced in time from the 1970s, and August is going to have to use everything she tried to leave in her own past to help Jane. Maybe it's time to start believing in some things after all. I didn't know it was time travel when I picked it up. That is amazing. Like, that makes it even more perfect. And the reason I kept this one is obvious. This is The Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole. It's covered up with a sticker. Mayer, I guess. It sounds fantastic, first of all. It's basically a villain's looking for an assistant to do office work and support and stuff. And it's gorgeous, and it has sprayed edges, which, if you guys remember, I don't know which vlog it was, I said I really, really, really wanted a book with sprayed edges because I've never had one. Now I have one. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to read it too. It sounds so good. With ailing family to support, Evie Sage's employment status isn't just important, it's vital. So when a mishap with something or other's most infamous villain results in a job offer, naturally she says yes. No job is perfect, of course, but even less so when you developed a teeny crush on your terrifying, temperamental, and undeniable hot boss. Oh my god. But just when she's getting used to severed heads suspended from the ceiling, and the odd squish of an errant eyeball beneath her heel, Evie suspects this dungeon has a huge rat, and not just the literal kind. Because something rotten is growing in the kingdom of name I cannot pronounce, and someone wants to take the villain and his entire nefarious empire out. Now Evie must not only resist drooling over her boss, but also figure out exactly who is sabotaging his work and ensure he makes them pay. After all, a good job is hard to find. It sounds so good. I'm just so excited. So, yeah. It's 2:42. I got about an hour, I'd say, before I need to be, 45 minutes before I need to be at work, an hour before I need to go into work. So yeah, I'm going to head to Target, check out their book stuff really quick, and then it'll be time to go to work, and that'll be the end of my book shopping. No, I'm so sad. I'm so happy because I get to buy books, but I'm so sad I can't keep going. I just want to blow a bunch of money on books because it makes me so happy. It will stress me out later, like we all know it will, but I don't care because I needed this today, and I'm so glad I was able to bring you guys along. I know it's not the most exciting video in the world, but it's about books, and to me, that's perfect. That's a perfect day just to talk about books, buy books. I really want to read a book, but I can't get involved in anything and then go to work. There's no way. But maybe when I get home, I'll start reading one of these books. I'm technically in the middle of like several other books, but that doesn't mean I can't start another one. So let's head to Target and check out their selection. I'm not going to get a coffee because I don't want to have to suck it down that fast. Although, it might be good something to have in the car when I get out, but it might get warm in that time. I don't know. I don't know if I should. Nah, that's okay. I can always make a coffee at home if I'm tired after work. But yeah, over to Target. Let's go. book section is kind of bent over, which is weird, because it usually isn't. Sorry, but I could not get behind the book covers with no faces. It's just creepy. So I think I'm gonna get this Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldry. Heard really good things about it, but just thought, is it too freaking weird? But it's kind of Dungeons and Dragons, so I'm gonna give it a try. Okay, so Legends and Lattes says, after a lifetime of bounties and bloodshed, Viv is hanging up her sword for the last time. The battle-weary orc, which is why I thought it was really weird, aims to start fresh, opening the first ever coffee shop in the city of Thune. But rivals old and new stand in the way of success, not to mention the fact that no one has the faintest idea what coffee actually is. That made me chuckle. If Viv wants to put the blade behind her and make her plans a reality, she won't be able to go it alone. But the true rewards of the uncharted path are the travelers you meet along the way. And whether drawn together by ancient magic, a flaky pastry, or a freshly brewed cup, they may become partners, family, and something deeper than she ever could have dreamed. Yeah, it definitely sounds like Dungeons and Dragons, so I think it's worth a read. And it's supposed to be really good. I mean, it's been talked about pretty much everywhere, so that's gonna end my book shopping day. It wasn't a full day, a couple hours, but it didn't take long to spend $100. It's 3:05, so it's perfect timing. I'll have to head over to work, sit in the parking lot, eat my dinner, and then get ready for a grueling 5 hours of work because I do not feel good and I'm just exhausted. I made myself happy by book shopping. I'm going to try to hold on to that feeling, like I said, and hopefully when I get home, I will not be too tired to start actually reading. I hope you guys enjoyed this short little fun video of coming book shopping with me to relieve some stress. If it relieved some of your stress as well, that's fantastic. Let me know down in the comments how y'all are doing. And if you've read any of these books, of course, let me know your thoughts. If you haven't read them and you found one today in this video that you're going to go pick up, definitely let me know that down below as well. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Remember, big thumbs up, hit subscribe. Cannot wait to do more videos. Promise they're coming. Promise I'm not quitting YouTube, as much of a struggle as things are right now. So just bear with me, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.